Hello, good morning or good afternoon, as the case may be. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and you'll notice here that I have a pretty odd setup. So in this short video, I just kind of want to talk about the importance of having a sacred space within which to do rituals. So you'll notice here that I've used my copies of our guild book tools here as a means to create sacred space. So just let me talk about why this is important. So in life, there are very few things that are with you, meaning that there's very few environments that are supportive of an individual's goals. So you kind of have to look at it as a sort of deal where, the world is kind of against you. The world and most of the energies that radiate throughout the world, they're not designed to aid you. They're designed to, undermine the goals and outcomes that you have in mind. So with that in mind, you have to do whatever you need to do as an occultist, as an occult scientist, to ensure that you have a space within which you can manifest the things that you desire as quickly and as powerfully as possible. So that's why we have these copies here. So we have our books here. And the reason why these book tools, I should say book tools, so these very important that we understand that these book tools, they're tools. So, they're not just something that you read that just sits there and, just takes up space on your shelf or wherever you may have it. These book tools actually send you energy 24 hours a day. But they also do another cool job. And this is pretty cool the way Grandmaster Thor Templar designed these book tools. But what they do is they actually radiate positive energy. So you may be wondering, well, how much positive energy can you experience from using a book tool such as this in a setup designed to increase sacred space? Well, think about it like this. Any waterfall that you may have seen, in real life or even just on TV, that started out as a few trickles, and over time those trickles, their combined force work together to further shave out the environment around it, the rocks for the most part, and create a waterfall. So eventually a waterfall is created. So with that analogy in mind, you have to realize that every little thing that you can do to raise the potential energy of the environment within which you're working, you need to do it. So you see here too, this is my bottle of Van here, and you see it has the guild sigil on it, and that's important to note because that guild sigil, that's a power symbol. So we see here, I have a setup as if I'm going to do a ritual. So essentially, I have another book here stacked. So what does all this sacred space stuff mean regarding these book tools in this particular ritual? So essentially what's going on here is, by placing this candle on top of these book tools, I now increase that candle's ability to radiate the Van that I'll place on it. So same thing goes for these books or these book tools here. So, and now when you add to that the Van formula itself, which is designed to attract positive spirits, now you have a ritual that is at least 50% more effective than a ritual that doesn't have something such as a book tool here being used. So if you happen to have any of our book tools, make sure that you take advantage of them. Use those in your rituals, right? So that's why we have the shiny cover here. The shiny cover, that allows you to, you can place candles and what have you on the book tool there to energize it. So now, in regards to how you use this, so if I were going to do a ritual and use my book tool as a sort of sacred space or energy enhancer for my candles, I would let the candle sit there for at least 20 minutes. So that's not hard to do. All you do is just, set up as I've set up here and just walk away. You can do something else. You can set up another aspect of the ritual. You can wash your hair, you can do whatever it is you need to do, but in the time that you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, now those candles are being further energized. So, again, it's just a reminder to all you guys out there, to all you occult scientists out there, that sacred space is important. If you don't have sacred space within which to project your energies, then you cut your effectiveness down by at least 50%. So, we always want to think of, we always want to ask ourselves, how can we neutralize all the detrimental energies in the environment so that we can manifest what we want? So remember, clear thinking, that is one of the hallmarks of an occult scientist. So, you can't just think, you have to think clearly. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and just stay tuned because we will be populating this channel with more awesome information and videos as the years and months go by. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.